Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. Uh, we have a lot of power-ups and everything going on here, so not quite sure exactly what I want to do, but I think we're gonna put a few points into some stuff here. I think we could go for a new character, so I don't want to go for a new character. Let's go ahead and unlock both Janara and Llama. Llama's one of the newest ones. They get Might, Move Speed, and Curse every 10 levels, which is very interesting. I think they're who I'm going to go with today, and we're just going to be playing on Mad Forest. We have a lot of stuff going on here. I'm not even sure how to unlock the latest area. It's been a hot minute since I've played. But we're just going to play some casual forest here with a character that we've not played yet. It's always nice to test out the new characters, so we'll see if we like this one. Hopefully we do. I've actually turned a few friends onto this game lately. I've been talking about it a lot. It is very fun, and I talk about it. It's one of the games that I talk about a lot when I'm just, conversing with friends. I can't speak today, apparently. But yes, this one is one of the more relaxing games I play for how incredibly stressfully complicated it is. Going for weapons, we're of course going for 6 evolved weapons if at all possible, because that's pretty epic when you get that. So right now, the stuff that we get is going to have to increase like area and such. So Magic Wand's not the best for it, but Magic Wand's just, a decent all-around item, and Empty Tome is one of the best support items in the game. So I never mind getting Empty Tome. Also, sorry if I'm being a little bit quieter than usual. I have just been recording for the past little while here because I want to get back on schedule, and I have the house to myself for a little bit, so... Let's see. Oh, that is a new spray for Fire Wand, and I very much like it. Let's go ahead and grab that. That'll allow us to get, wow. I swear. Spinach. Spinach is the name. I cannot think or speak today. It has been far too much content creation, I believe. Oh, they tell you the evolutions here now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take the clover just so that we have that to be able to evolve our cross when it's time. We have a lot of weapons going on right now and not a lot of not a lot of levels. So hopefully we'll be able to get something to level 10 with its upgrade material by the time we get to 10-minute mark. We're less than 2 minutes right now. We're definitely going to take Axe. Axe is one of my favorites to get leveled up if possible. Axe is just ridiculously strong once it gets leveled up into that death spiral. Plus, even right now, it's really strong since it's more of a somewhat area attack. Probably my biggest area attacks right now are going to be, of course, Cross, because Cross is just really good. But also, Axe does pretty good AoE once you get its penetration level up. That's for those of you that are, from my Twitch streams, wrong type of penetration. For those of you that don't know, I do also stream over on Twitch. My Twitch streams are 18 plus, so I keep it more family friendly. It's not 100% family friendly here, but it's a lot more family friendly here. But over on Twitch, it is 18 plus streams. We're not like off the wires, but there's a lot of dick jokes. We're gonna keep on upgrading Axe as much as possible. It is just a massive damage dealer where will allow us to tank through bosses and stuff as well in this early stage. But yeah, if you guys have not checked that out before, I include all of my social media in the description of the video, so you can check that out if you'd like to. And I would love to talk to some of you guys there. I stream most nights around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are looking to hang out with me more and talk, would love to have you there. Also have a Discord where you guys can come and chill with myself and a bunch of other people. There's literally people there 24/7 just either playing games or talking and stuff. So would be really nice to have some people there to have more people to talk to. Would never say no to that. Get an early chest here with another cross upgrade. We're actually right on track to get cross at 10 minutes, so we're gonna have to prioritize cross a little bit, just because I do want to guarantee a 10-minute upgrade. Well, that was not what I meant to take, but you know what? Easy money is easy money. Candelabrador, we're gonna go ahead and pick that up so that we can evolve Axe once we get to it. They have done a lot of sprite upgrades. That is a new money bag sprite there as well. I actually prefer the old money bag sprite, but the new one's not bad either. We have a couple of chickens on the ground for when I do inevitably do stupid stuff and harm myself on accident. And spinach is what we needed for our fire wand, so we're getting most of our evolutions here. I do really like, so far my favorite change is the fire wand sprite change. That one just looks so nice. Then there's not been then of course, you know, there's a whole new map that I haven't even checked out yet. This is a game I play a lot off stream, off recording. I play a lot of games off stream, off recording though, not gonna lie. We're going to want Lightning Ring and Duplicator if at all possible, just because Duplicator is the single most powerful upgrade you can get in this game. It just does ridiculous things. And then Lightning Ring is, of course, evolved with Duplicator and is surprisingly one of the stronger attacks because it is an AoE attack. We'll take another level across here, of Axe here. We are pretty well set for either Cross or Axe being our 10-minute upgrade. We have 5 minutes left. We're about halfway upgraded on them. Our levels are going to keep on growing exponentially faster so long as we actually manage to keep it up. But we'll see how it goes. If we get one a little after 10 minutes, it's not the end of the world either. We just like it being as close to 10 minutes as we can because it's going to get increasingly more difficult as we go. And there's that guy dead. Okay, so that is level 6 already of our axe, which is phenomenal. Let's see what upgrade we get here. Another axe upgrade. So that is level 7 out of either 8 or 9 of the axe. So we are definitely on track to get at least axe at 10 minutes, possibly be ready for cross at 10 minutes as well. Which, if we can just get one of those two at 10 minutes, we'll be pretty much set for the rest of the game. So that is the goal right now. Just get to a point where we can be, you know, set for the rest of the game and just not have to worry about it. Because once you get at least one good upgrade, you can pretty much coast from there until 30 minutes, at least on this map. On some of the other maps, you have to put a lot more active effort in, but this is definitely the easiest map. It's the first map for a reason. There's a lot more obstacles than like the second map or the third map, of course, having like next to no obstacles, but there's level 7 across. Yeah, we're gonna be on track for both cross and axe at this point. So do not mind if I do, game. Do not mind if I do. We're firing off 4 axes already since we do have the duplicator upgrade, the meta progression upgrade. Really cool things about this game, if you guys are not played it yet, there's meta progression in this game, which means that there are those upgrades that you saw right at the beginning of the game where you can go in and buy upgrades with the gold that you get on these runs. If you want to, you can switch that up at any point by just refunding your gold. You, I believe, get 100% of what you put in back. So you can sort of build different builds, you can make it harder or easier on you by adding or removing stuff. It's really fun. They're putting a lot of upgrades and a lot of effort in for a game that is so cheap. This is, I believe, still only $3, which is, you see how well put together this is. You see how many characters they have now. That is significantly more than they had just a few months ago when this game came out. They have a active challenge community. Their Discord has record winners throughout their Discord, so you can actually see who holds world records right now for the games. They have people on their team that are dedicated to confirming those world records with reviewing video evidence and such. So like there's, you know, the highest value run world records, like everything. It's ridiculous how much this game has done. They have done a phenomenal job with it so far. We did get another level of axe and another level of cross there. So we're going to press space and pause real quick here. So looking at the top left, you can see we are 1 level of axe and 1 level of cross away from being able to get those max leveled. Also, on the map here, you can see sort of the upgrades that we have scattered around. We have both the heart upgrades and the other. So we are probably going to make a point to go for the top 2 upgrades after we get our stuff maxed out. We just need to work on getting our stuff maxed first, because otherwise we're going to be running away from our chest, which is not the goal. We want to be able to get as many items as possible, because that's always a fun challenge I like to do personally. I like to get the maximum number of items that you can. There's our final level of Axe, so Axe is ready to evolve at 10 minutes now. You can see the size of items has increased, and our everything has gone up with this character. So if you look here, you can see that our curse is at 15%, greed 20%, luck 30%. We have a -5 cooldown. We need to get empty tome still. And then our might is at plus 50%, so that's our damage. So we already have quite a few upgrades just all around from this character giving them. You can also notice we have a lot more enemies than we usually do, and that is from the curse. We're going to go ahead and take Empty Tome. I was just mentioning that we needed that. Empty Tome is going to give us the evolution of the Magic Wand once we get there, and is going to reduce the cooldown for all of our weapons, and it's, in my opinion, the second best upgrade you can get in this game. So, never catch me slacking on getting that right there. Now, we have to make a choice here. I think we're going to go for Spellbinder and go King Bible, just because I do want to get these 6 evolved weapons, if at all possible. Because otherwise I'll be sad. We got sort of railroaded into a choice there, and that's the only one that we can currently really upgrade. So, we will be keeping an eye out for Empty Tome now. And hopefully getting something good there. So, also looking for an attractor would be very nice right now, just because we have so many orbs just lying all over the ground. We have a lot of chicken ready for us if we need it. A lot of chicken. We just got a couple more chickens there. We have this freeze ray that I do not want to use right now. There's absolutely no reason to. I want enemies to be spawning. When you freeze, not only does it freeze the enemies that are on screen, but it actually prevents the spawn of more mobs, which, if you're looking to get experience, is not great. We're going to increase our base area yet again, just because that is our best option here right now. Gonna try and locate an attract orb, if at all possible, would be our ultimate item right now. We do have this lovely fellow right here, who is hopefully gonna give us a chest, which would give us an easy upgrade. And I just took a ton of damage there. So we're gonna go and pick up a couple of these here chickens. These red bats are my nemesis. They are the hardest thing in the game to deal with, just because they're extremely tanky. So we're just gonna be careful here. I am actually, since we have the boss on the field right now, gonna pick this up just so I don't have to worry about those guys and just sort of nuke down the 10-minute boss, get ourselves an easy permanent upgrade. I believe it should hopefully be Axe. We'll see. He is now unfrozen. You can see he's still alive, even after all of that. Okay, there we go. So there is our 10-minute. Yeah, that should be the axe, I believe. Hopefully it's not the sword. I don't think we have the final upgrade. Yes. So there is our axe, which is Death Spiral, and is going to carry us now. We're going to now ball out of control. The Death Spiral, you will see, just goes out here in a massive wave of damage. It is extremely high damage and just phenomenal. I want to finish out Candelabrador, but I'd much rather start working on my Fire Wand. Fire Wand's going to be another AoE style attack, which is going to do wonders as far as clearing a path for us to run through when we're going towards those later game items. Still just looking for an attract orb. We're going to look at the mini-map real fast. I'm going to actually start running up north towards those other items there that I said I wanted to work my way towards. Because, oh, there's the attract orb. I knew we'd have to get one eventually. We have extra luck. So we're going to take spinach here. And we're just going to sort of start pushing our way through. We're going to take the last level across. So now as soon as we get another chest, we can upgrade that. We're going to take Magic Wand. We're still looking for Duplicator and Lightning Ring, as well as King Bible to go with our Spellbinder. So those axes will run literally forever. So you can see we're just sort of following behind them and they're just spawning more as we go. So it gives us a really nice, easy path to sort of walk through, which is the nicest part of it. We are leaving a lot of experience behind, but it will gather behind us in the form of a red orb. I've talked about those before, but basically to prevent lag, the game condenses excessive experience into a red orb that goes behind you so that you don't have stuff everywhere. We're going to take Lightning Ring right now just so that we can start leveling that and have the slot filled. And we're going to see what else we can get as we go. It takes us a hot minute to get up to the, whatchamacallit, the whatever we're going towards, the items that we're going towards. They're called items. My brain works, I swear. We're really hoping for a chest out of this guy, which is why we are hardcore focusing him down and stopping our run. There we go. That should be our spirit sword, and it's a triple. Alright, alright. Don't mind if I do. Let's see what we get out of a triple today. Candelabrador, Luck, and Spirit Sword. We knew we were getting that, so now we're just looking for Duplicator and our, whatchamacallit. My brain works. Whatever the tome is. We're getting close to our first item. We do not want to pick it up, though, until we have all 6 of our base items. So we're now going to sort of just chill in this area for a little bit, farm up some experience, hopefully get the red orb if we can find it, or an attract orb. And we'll see what we can make happen. These werewolves are also pretty tanky, but we have 2 evolved weapons right now, so you can see that we're not really struggling here too badly. So we should be pretty okay, so long as we don't do anything stupid. We're still probably going to take damage here and there, but it's not going to be horrible. We're going to take Magic Wand here. Just don't want to be railroaded into something that we do not want. We have a lot of enemies here, so we just have to be really careful because you can see us taking quite a bit of damage whenever something gets too close to us there. And a lot of this game is just movement. You just have to keep moving and move in the correct direction. There is our duplicator. So that is our final item that we wanted. So at this point, we can finish going towards those other items and hopefully get some good stuff there. We're gonna prioritize Magic Wand because it's the highest level. That was a red orb. You can see by all the levels at once. We'll get Spinach here, Lightning Ring here, Magic Wand over Lightning Ring. There's King Bible. That's our final weapon. There's second level of Duplicator. Magic Wand is almost all the way up. Magic Wand is all the way up. Empty Tome, Reduction is best. Reduction is best. Fire Wand. And yeah, now we can start making our way up. If we look here, we just need to go mostly up and a little to the left here. Should get us to our Hollow Heart, which is going to give us, I believe, just more base HP, which I will never say no to. Yep, so just got to go basically straight up now. We're only at 13 minutes, so we're not even halfway, and we're already about to get our 7th item here. So that is phenomenal. We're going to want to nuke down this guy because we do have our magic wand ready to evolve. So let's get our evolved magic wand here. That will be our 3rd evolution of 6. So lovely. That just fires continuously and is really good at keeping stuff pushed away from us. So don't mind if I do, Holy Wand. And there is our heart. So we're going to grab that. So that's max health up by 20%. And we should be able to upgrade that fully. Now, our next item is going to be down to the left here. It is going to be, I believe, the item that gives us max curse, which more curse is actually good in this case because we want more enemies. We are balling out of control with 3 legendary weapons so far and 3 more on the way. So we're going to make our way to that. Then we're probably going to go straight down after that and try to go all the way to the edge of the map. We're only at 15 minutes right now, so we have a good chance of getting it, which would be pretty epic, not going to lie. I love getting maximum items, so we'll see what we can make happen. You can see all of these axes just stacking on top of each other now with our reduced speed here. We have another boss here, so I don't think we have anything ready to evolve yet, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to... Let's see, do we have anything ready to evolve? No. So we're going to camp here for a second and get experience. That way we can get, hopefully, our evolutions, because chests do get harder to get the further into the game you go. So we're just trying to get a level or two here to hopefully... Will we even be able to? No, these guys are so far from evolving. I'd much rather keep on moving and just take this chest for right now. We're only 15 minutes, so we'll have at least, you know, 2 more bosses, which is 2. And you can see that's the level of Hollow Heart there, which since we got the first level, it's now going to let us fully upgrade it, which is really cool. So continuing to the left here, on our never-ending journey, you can see it looks like we took a hit there, but it's actually just we got the Hollow Heart. Empty Tome here, of course, because it is the king of all upgrades. It will just let us get even more projectiles and everything else out there. And there is our Skullomaniac, which is going to increase enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency. So that is going to make them even harder. But the quantity and frequency is going to give us more experience. So now, if we look at the map here, we're going to go down to the bottom right. I'm not really concerned about getting the extra level of luck. I would much rather go for the upgrades we don't have yet. With it only being 16 minutes, we might be able to get every upgrade on this map, which would be cool, though. You can see that arrow in the top right is pointing towards a chest that we just got. We are going to go back and pick that up, and let's see what it gives us. We're just going to be passively killing the bats that give us the chest sometimes. So, another level of Hollow Heart. Don't mind if I do. We're only level 41 right now, so we still have a long ways to go as far as levels. To get even anywhere near our top level, but we'll see what we can get. We're going to pick up a couple chickens here as we see them, just because we will want to get as many as possible. We really want to be getting weapon upgrades right now. We've been unfortunate with these past couple chests not giving us weapon upgrades and instead giving us the item upgrades, but we're going to continue pushing towards those weapon upgrades so that we can get our other 3 weapons up and running. Because right now, 3 is great, but I would love to have more than 3. Alrighty, we have another chicken on the floor here, so don't mind if I do. And let's take a look. Still have quite a ways to go to get to that 4-leaf clover, but we'll get there eventually. So, we have the 4-leaf clover. We do have the question mark in the top right, which I don't actually know what that is. That's probably what we'll go for the next time I play this game, is see if we can figure out what that question mark is. Because I don't even have all the unlocks in this game yet. This game has an insane amount of unlocks, which is part of why it's so fun. You literally have a different run every single time you play because you're unlocking new stuff, you're learning new stuff, you're getting new characters, you're changing your build. It's insane. I've watched YouTubers that have hundreds of hours in this game so far still just unlock stuff because they put out a new unlock pretty much every single time they upgrade the game. And they do a really good job of listening to their players as well. This game just has done literally everything right. So we're going to see if we can get a chest out of this guy here. We do. We're just going to pop it now because we don't have anything anywhere near ready to upgrade. And the more upgrades we can lower out of our upgrade pool, the better. That's another upgrade on Spellbinder there, which is going to give us a wee bit more effect duration. Literally useless on everything but the, there's a Fire Wand level, thank goodness. Literally useless on everything but the Bible for this build, unfortunately, but that's fine. We're still getting upgrades, that's what matters. Take a look here. We're actually almost there. We need to head almost diagonal now. It's actually not the edge of the map. It's, the map goes on. I wasn't actually sure how that would work. It just tells you sort of the direction. So yeah, we're getting pretty close, so we're just going to continue edging towards that and hopefully reach it pretty soon. Took us about 2 minutes to get all the way to that side of the screen, though, which is ridiculous. Because when you look at the screen, it doesn't look that big until you actually start making your way all the way across, trying to get these upgrades. I want to make sure I don't miss it or misalign myself, so that's why you see me pausing temporarily to check the map. Getting that mini-map unlock was the best thing ever. The third level is where you get the mini-map unlock. So that is an extra layer level of Clover. So we actually had not even maxed out Clover yet, so it's a little bit of a waste, but it's one less upgrade we have to get. So we don't get the 6 levels of Clover, but we do at least have one less upgrade to get, so we can focus more on our better upgrades, like our weapons that we need to get, so that we can upgrade. We're heading almost straight right to get to the heart. I forget which heart this one is, but we'll see it. We'll see which one it is once we get there. I forget the name. I think it's Pomerola. I'm not actually sure. I ran directly into that guy and stood on him. You can see their health going up, like, almost real time, just because of how much stronger these guys are already. We're going to take advantage of this freeze to just get as much progress as possible towards our next goal. And that is our 20-minute boss there. So we're going to need to try and get this guy without dying. We are getting stuff pushed into us right now because of all these dang bats. We're going to take another level of Fire Wand. The more Fire Wands levels we can get, the better. I would love to get max level Fire Wand, just because it basically carves a path for you, so you don't have to worry about basically anything. Unfortunately, he died and got pushed into us, so we're not going to be able to use that chest to level up, but we do get another level of Empty Heart. Why does the chest love Empty Heart so much? I will never understand. Okay, so we're gonna need to keep heading to the right, almost directly right. So, yeah, we're just gonna try not to die here. Thankfully, we have all of these AoE attacks that are doing a great job of handling the bats that are, like, pushing enemies into us and stuff, or else we'd already be dead. We're struggling as it is, just with all these high HP enemies and then the little black bats pushing them. We have an Attract Orb there. That is going to be so many levels. Please, just let me get this Attract Orb game. Okay, so this is gonna be great. Fire Wand, Fire Wand, Fire Wand. Candelabrador, Spinach, Spinach, King Bible, King Bible, Lightning Ring, Hollow Heart, Lightning Ring, Empty Tome, King Bible, Lightning Ring, Lightning Ring, Lightning Ring, Lightning Ring, King Bible, King Bible. I told you it was going to be a bunch of levels. King Bible. Okay. So, yeah. I told you it was going to be a bunch of levels. We had a lot of levels stored up that we needed to get. And that is the beauty of the Attract Orb. It pulls all those levels that we'd been skipping so that we could have progressed towards these, end goals and combined them all into one nice little neat package for us to use. So now we're just looking for some chicken, if at all possible, because we have to deal with these very, very tanky flowers. They're more tanky than usual, of course, because of the fact that we do have the curse going on. But hopefully we'll be able to make our way through and get some chickens and stuff as we go. So the nice thing about the flowers is they don't really move. Okay, that right there is a beautiful sight to behold. That is a all floor clear. And I just got whatever upgrade that was, and I don't know what it was. I think we have something ready to evolve. I'm not actually sure. We'll see in a moment. Yes, okay, so that is max level Fire Wand. So max level Fire Wand is going to absolutely just carve a path for us to walk through now. And yeah. You can see it just does insane amounts of damage and just clears the pathway for us to go through. We're getting close to the red heart, which is, of course, our next target. We're up to 22.5 minutes now. So you can see how much longer it takes to progress across the map. The the further we go and the longer we've been playing. We're picking up chickens where we can because we're low HP as all get out. And just not really getting much XP except for when we get those attract orbs. So really need to keep our eyes peeled for attract orbs, as if we're able to get them, they're a huge benefit, but they're hard to notice with all this chaos going on sometimes, and it's not super still ever. Now you can see where the King Bible and area is an anti-synergy there. It is not the best to have it so far out, but then the area is also, you know, so much better for that fire wand, the sword, and the axe that it sort of just makes up for it. Let's see. We do have Lightning Ring ready to evolve, so let's go ahead and get our evolved Lightning Ring here. That is going to give us evolved Lightning Ring, which is, I forget, Lightning Orb, Lightning Round, Thunder Loop. I knew it was something weird. So Thunder Loop has been achieved. That is another AoE, and we are right near our next upgrade finally. It looks like it's a little bit up and to the right. So keeping an eye peeled for where that might be hiding. There it is. So that is our next upgrade right there. And Pomerola. That was what I thought it was. Okay. So our next thing is going to be all those spinaches off to the top right. So we're going to see if we can get some extra spinach by the time the game's over. If not, it's fine. But extra might is never frowned upon. Extra might is always a good thing. Or, well, almost always a good thing. I've not met a situation where it's not a good thing, but, you know, it might be a bad thing at some point. You never know. We're 1 minute away from our next boss fight. We have a total of 6 weapons and 9 items, which is the most I personally have ever had. So, very happy I decided to record this one. King Bible, that should be the last level there. So King Bible should be ready to evolve as soon as we get a chest to drop, which we are guaranteed one in half a minute, so that is excellent to see. And until then, we can always, you know, get one from an elite enemy. They always have a chance to drop one. Still picking up chickens when we see them. Still looking for attract orbs. There's a chicken there. We're actually going to go straight towards that. And yeah, we're going to need to go a lot more right instead of as much up. But we're making really good progress towards at least getting 1 additional spinach, which I would be very much down for. You can see that all 3 of these are pretty close. I'm not sure if I want to go for the spinaches or if I want to go for the question mark, though, because I'm not sure what that question mark is. You can see our boss right there. I'm sort of just using this as an excuse to sort of run. That somewhat limits the enemy spawns. Okay, yeah, let's go towards this rightmost spinach first. Well, boss died, so we're gonna go and get that chest real quick. And there is our evolved Bible. And I believe, yep, that is our 6 out of 6 evolved weapons. So this is actually something that people sometimes consider a challenge. It's, in my opinion, the easiest challenge out there on the game. Because getting 6 evolved weapons, I mean, sometimes you can get railroaded, but it's entirely doable even if you don't have the skips and rerolls. So if you're looking for one of the challenges to do and sort of feeling overwhelmed, definitely just do the 6 evolved weapon challenge. It's what I try to do every single video. So it's hard sometimes, but in my opinion, it's just fun. So I really want to know what that question mark is, honestly. So we're going to skip the bottom right spinach, and we are going to go towards the question mark, because I want to figure out what that is, because I think that's new. We're going to take clover, because luck is very useful. And you can see that I'm still struggling here. I'm still having to pause. I'm still having to, you know, actually navigate. I'm not just walking through enemies, and I'm still taking damage sometimes despite having 6 evolved weapons. That's just how ridiculous this game is. This is amazingly fun, though. I highly recommend it for everyone to try out. Because, you know, $3, it's not bad. If you're one of my friends and don't own the game and cannot afford it, I will buy you this on a paycheck. $3, and it's so worth it. This is a game I definitely want to support the devs and such. They have done just such a good job, and they just the continued support of the game. It's definitely dropped off a ton on YouTube and Twitch, but just the continued support by the devs is unreal. Constant updates, always more content. It's so much fun. So I highly recommend it if you guys don't have this game already. You're gonna fail probably at least a dozen runs, and then you're gonna be like, wait, why did I die? If you don't watch the game, you're gonna be so confused when you die the first time to the Reaper and stuff. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so we're gonna go grab the top left, then the top right, and then we're gonna go straight for the question mark, and I'm hoping we reach it. Clover, that's gonna be our last Clover upgrade. Okie dokie. Trying not to die here. I might even skip the second spinach and just go straight for the question mark because we're at 2-minute mark. 2 minutes left now. And I'm taking additional damage. Okay, so the first spinach should be around here somewhere. There it is. Always got to be careful getting them here because you cannot walk through those plants there. They are a solid barrier, so you have to be mindful of that. We're just going to go straight for that question mark. I'm not sure we're going to make it since we only have 1.5 minutes, but we're going to try our best to reach it. We're just going to be basically powering through and hoping nothing stops us. We're going to ignore any chest drops or anything like that. Only thing we will go out of our way for is an attract door. Just because we have so much experience laying around. I would love to pick up some additional experience and just, you know, fully max everything out. But otherwise, I am just going straight towards that question mark to see if we can figure out what that is. We should make it. We've made good progress in this last half a minute, so we should make it. I just got to keep on edging my way over there. This is when King Bible's super good. It does a great job of repelling these, you know, low power enemies like the bats. So this minute's usually very difficult to get through as far as moving, unless you have something that has great constant knockback, like the ring of the Bible ring thingy mabob. My brain works, I swear. Okay, we're really close. We're really, really close. Where is it? We're basically on top of it now. So now we're looking for... Oh, okay. What is this? Well, I have no clue what it was, but it was a giant sarcophagus. Okay. Let's see. We got 3 unlocks. So we survived 30 minutes with the llama. We filled out 50 entries in the collection, and we unlocked the Hyper Moise. So awesome. We got 3 more achievements here today. So I believe... So we didn't get any new characters. We unlocked Banish. So Banish is once per rank, allows to remove an item from level up choices for the rest of the run. Okay. Then we also, of course, have Skip. And did they remove Reroll? That I just don't have it unlocked yet. Revival is always, of course, a thing. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a blast with that run. This game is just phenomenal. So if you guys want to see more Vampire Survivors, let me know. I would be happy to oblige, and I will see you all the next time that we play.